This is Paul McKenna for PT Boxing. I'm here today down in London, press conference done for Saturday night fighting at the Copper Box live on Sky. With me, promoter Nisse Sauerland. How are you, mate? Okay?
Yeah, doing well. Yourself?
I'm good. Obviously Saturday night, kicking off the year 2016 live on Sky, headlining George Groves, taking on Italian opponent Andrea Di Luisa. Obviously, the last time we seen George out was that world title loss out in America against Badu Jack. It was obviously a really close decision, and the home fighter was given the decision on the night. But ultimately, it's time for George to get that win on in 2016 and kick off a big year.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're planning to do. He's had very good training with Shane McGuigan, his new trainer. He's in a good place. He's really enjoying his boxing. Been down to watch his sparring sessions, and he's looking sharp. Moving around really nicely. Using his feet again. And I think you'll see a very fine display on Saturday.
Definitely.
And I urge everyone to tune in to see George making a big return.
That's it. You know, as you and your brother have stated, this isn't a comeback fight. This isn't like a comeback fight for George. It's just essentially new team, time to kick off the year, and ultimately, go for that fourth challenge at the world title, and hoping it's a successful one at that.
Well, look, we've got a lot of experience in manoeuvring fighters and getting them world title shots, and that's what we're going to do with George. And I believe we can get it within a couple of fights. George is still up there. He's still one of the best super middleweights out
100%.
there, and he's still mentioned as that as well. People, like my brother said, bill it as a comeback. It's not a comeback. He's always been here. He might have lost a close decision for a world title in Vegas. But I believe now with a new trainer in his corner, giving him good advice, and also just getting him to do what he does best.
That's it.
Like I said, I think George will be a world champ before the end of the year.
100%. Starting to collect a few British fighters now over for Sauerland. Obviously, one of the most recent ones in Dereck Chisora. We've seen him in the O2 on the 12th of December, get a little takeover fight, get out there, but see him out again soon, 2016?
Yeah, I think you'll see Dereck out very soon. And I think in a bigger fight. We're working on it at the moment. A lot of good offers coming in. And it's just about manoeuvring his career correctly. And taking the right fights, risk reward.
That's it. Obviously, we know Dereck was supposed to be fighting Hellenius for the European title, and Hellenius withdrew from that fight, and there was being some ongoing stuff about the fact that he's just sort of withdrawn for no reason. But
we've got a long history with Hellenius. We are still his promoters effectively by contract. So we have a lawsuit pending. And we also, there's criminal charges against his father, so it's a messy situation. Robert's, should be one of the best heavyweights at the moment. But to be quite honest, I think he's being guided incorrectly. We were shocked that they gave up the European title. That seems like a real negative move. But they saw what Dereck could do in the first fight. Which was to be honest, I think Dereck won that fight.
Was a close fight. That's it. Obviously, David Price as well. Obviously, there's a couple of months ago we had that big scandal with Erkan Tepe, and he's been banned subsequently since. But I seen a tweet from David a few weeks ago saying that the old tools are back out and he's looking on getting back in the mix. So exciting times for David, and hopefully put that frustration behind him.
I've met David a couple of times. He's looking around, trying to get the right trainer, right fit for him. He understands that he probably only has one last charge at this. And he's got to do it correctly. No slip ups.
Definitely.
And David, on his day, I think he can beat most heavyweights out there. It's just, it's maybe the pressure's gotten to him, but we also have to see that the last fight was a complete joke and a complete shambles of what he was allowed to get away with.
100%. Well, exciting time for 2016. Obviously kicking off on Saturday night with George Groves, so we look forward to that being a good night. And thanks a lot for your time today, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.